Hello guys. I'm not in a very recording a video mood today, so I'll talk about some of my early education here in Brazil, so you can understand maybe a little bit about my uh, my whole of opinions about matters, especially about uh, social sciences and communication. I graduate uh, in college when I was 21 in communication and advertising. I originally I am a advertisement professional, an advertiser. So I with the years in college and after that working in a couple advertisement agencies here in Brazil, I start to figure out that my profession originally it's is nothing more than a kind of a salesman with um, a bit more, how do I say, um, glamour, a little bit more glamour. So the advertisement people sees themselves, and advertisement people see themselves as some kind of a art, arts and technical professional, and they tend to consider marketing as a science, some kind of a science with profound meaning about the market, about society. But even then, when I was just recently graduate in back in 1996, I used to see myself as some kind of a salesman that sees some aspects of society, of market, in a way that could help uh, the clients a little bit more than just selling things. I do believe that marketing and advertising is a good way to form an identity of the the brands. Doing branding is nothing more than working out this image, this identity, in a way that goes beyond the sales. So you have a product, a brand, a service of some kind. If you dedicate yourself to form in the minds of the customers of this, not only the customers but the population in a whole, the public, you form an image of honest, of straight company, and that supplies the customers with good products, good services. So in theory, you form this image, and that main image will prevail the difficulties that happens in the market. But I think in the long run, that's just kind of luck. I think is most happens by luck. You can you can prevent many things by being prepared, but I think what supports, what gives strength to a brand is the ability to adapt uh, and to see when the society, when the needs and the wishes of the public are changing, so they can change as well. Uh, for example, I heard that Netflix was in the beginning of the their their activities, its activities, a company that deliver video, videos in VHS formats or CD or DVD, I think. I don't know. And then they saw the change of the markets of consuming videos, movies, and they kind of anticipate the boom, the explosion of streaming services, being like the first one that was successful enough to be a threat to the regular TV or cable TV, or even the movie theater business, the cinema business, as a form of entertainment where people go out and watch a movie. So I think this perception of the change made possible to Netflix to uh, continue to exist as a company, continue to go on being a company. And other companies like Blockbuster didn't caught with the change and just became some some obsolete business that delivers a thing that no one seems to to require anymore. The videos and the films in the physical format, DVDs, etc. And so, but I think this is a vision that the entrepreneur have, can the entrepreneurs can develop with the experience, but I think there is a lot of luck, a lot of chance of seeing the opportunity and go for it and exploit the opportunity. And their advertisement and advertising business in per se, the advertising business, and also became some kind of obsolete in the way that advertise products in the media, as I learned how to do it when I studied in college. I think it still exists, but it's not the kind of investment that the companies are willing to do, since it's very expensive. It's still very expensive, and you can have efforts of uh, advertising, of making public your message, your products, your services, and your image by social media, by the kind of use of products, of exposure, the use of exposure that are different. And mostly, I think my main critic about this business is that is solely attached to the way the capitalism works. In the capitalist system, you have to create demands, you have to create the needs for consuming. So the consumers uh, make the markets flow with the spend of the money they have with the products and services, and so the economy flows. But I think this today, about 25 25 years after I graduate, and I studied so many other things after that. I think that this profession needs to be rethought, rethought in a way that serves the public, the society, in a way better than simply being the message to consume. Uh, Today we see many advertisement people, advertising people, professionals going to companies that try to uh, low the the consuming, so it preserve the planet and the resources that are polluting the system and so on. And I think that that's a way of rethinking the profession, my profession originally, in a way that it helps the society to grow, helps the society, the humanity, to get rid of this past of just being consumers, being a consumer, and listening to these professionals that in this case, in this traditional way, are just salesmen people, salespeople that helps the products, any products or service, get bought by the public, so the economy flows. That's something that uh, cannot last a lot, because it will endanger our life in a way, because the resources, the pollution, everything is in the limits. So we need to rethink the profession, my profession, and with the help of the other sciences that I study, and sociology, anthropology, philosophy, social, political science, even literature, I think can help us to rethink the way we act in our society today. So I'm sorry for this lazy video this week. I'm really not in the mood to create anything more elaborate. So I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and help the channel to grow, and with this helping to change a little bit the world through the use of social media like this one. And I see you next video. Bye bye.